Hey, this is my self-critique for my final turn-in, and so far I'm getting there. I'm not quite done yet. As you can see, I still have some UV problems that I'm still working on, as well as a few more models that I need left to do. I still need to do my lamp posts. I already have the banners kind of there, but I just did my zero weight trackers on them inside Maya using locators, and as well as I was able to do for a few other things in this shot. Let's see, go to the next video, and here you can see like some of the trackers and the wireframing that I have for my geometry. Like I have just like only on the first lamppost here I have like 3 or 4 zero weight trackers or locators. I have 2 here on this information post, and then 2 on the just little blips or just these little shapes that are coming out, and then I have 1 on each of the bottom of the lenses, and I think I need to do probably another 1, maybe 2 for the width or the diameter of this light, as well as 1 just on the little top part of each, because I know I have 1 just back a few frames here right on the very top part of the lamp, so where that arches up. So I still need to just do those, which be real fast and easy. And I think I might be able to, if I can get it right, I think I might just be able to model 1 of these light posts, and then I can duplicate it to do 1 in the back over here, and then maybe, just maybe, if it looks right, then I can pop 1 over here into the back, because whenever you get near the end of the shot, you can see this one over here in the left bottom corner, as well as another one just in front of this big visual poster banner. And I'm not going to do all the way in the back here. I don't think that's really necessary to model at all. I still need to do the top little guys that are right here, as well as this big guy that's in the back. But I think I might try to just drop some zero weight or some locators inside Maya on this back building here, and this one that's right here, and maybe this one here, and then just like make little quick models and just get them solid. But yeah, I mean, like with today being the 8-hour lab time, I definitely got a lot of modeling done, especially right here in the beginning. I did get this this metal pole here, and I think I might go back and actually try to set in these grooves that are evenly spaced out all the way up, and just get those to where those look good. And then also, as soon as I get done with that, and then like just the last bits of, definitely the lamppost, some of the back buildings that are back there, go back through, and I actually saw on Google Maps this location there, right underneath where all these little like Christmas lights are that are right here. Actually, this is actually like kind of like a grid set, and it's pretty evenly spaced out. And I think I might try to like just get a nice like couple rows going, and then also on like this Macy's building here to actually set in just the these long like pillar like shapes, as well as the molding that's going down each one of these, just to get that little bit of extrusion so where that can show, because there is a little bit of, or in my own sense, a little bit of a parallax with that. I mean, definitely some more revealing back over here. I mean, I could just project it onto the geometry, but I think that it does show just a little bit more as the video kind of goes, just a little bit, not much. Same as like there's part of this building that's up on the top here like whenever I first modeled it, I was like, okay, so there's just like one thing here, but I kept seeing something else just kind of popping through in the parallax, and I looked on Google Maps, and actually there's just an extension of this top part of the building here that actually kind of goes over, as well as on this side over here, but that one's not necessary. I don't need to do it for that one. But also I did see by using Google Maps that of how flat it is up through here after it kind of like pokes out. I did see that there's actually a flatness just above up here, as well as the next level up, that I was able to just like quickly do, and that really kind of like set it. And I think I might actually go and model the Macy's like text or just that font style, and just like pop those right in there. And I think that would be good, because as I kind of play the video, there's a little bit of parallax, like in my opinion, just a little bit, not much, but just like kind of reveals more, and I think that would definitely work a lot better than just projecting it. And then here you can see my just x-rayed, just to see the UVs and the wireframing, but the locator is just kind of there, just so you can kind of see just how it overlays on top of everything. And I'm just noticing that through this, just this side of these buildings, you can't really see it that well, but it's there. Because you go back to this, I mean, it's really dark, but it's there. But coming into Maya, like I just got it playing here, and then go into my scene, you can see like I got that parallax, or just model sets. Some of it's pretty obscured, just because like I know I got my tracking down to like, I think it was like a 0.45, which I know you guys are going to say is pretty good or really good, but in my opinion it's still not just there yet. Like I still need to go back and set a lot of trackers more correctly. But I mean, like there's some trackers that are just like so crazy, but that's just how it's gonna be, because like I know that they're solid because I set them manually, and that I know that the trackers are supposed to be where they're supposed to be, especially if this glass building here, this tracker just right in the back corner, like it's one of the worst ones, just the highest errors, but it's solid. Like it doesn't slide, doesn't move anywhere, and I did have a lot of problems with tracking it, but in a sense guessing where that track marker should be, because of the trees that come into the shot first, of how they bleed right over that or just like cover it. So it's just a matter of guess, but it works. Same as like even my origin, and I set my origin on the A, right in that little top corner of the inside of it, and still, even with that one, there was like a little bit of an error. Like I think it was like, for it being a tracker, it was like around like 1 point something, 1 point like maybe 5 or something. And then also, like, particularly this month, I've been dealing with issues with my files being deleted somehow. I don't know how exactly, and I think it could be because of my hard drive, that it being formatted to the EXRT format, and I did that, or I reformatted it on my Mac, but when I just use Windows OS all the time, that I think also from jumping from computer to computer in the lab, somehow it just gets lost and it deletes it. I don't know exactly why the reasoning, but I think what I need to do is reformat my hard drive on a Windows OS, and then everything should be okay. But because of those, and I've always been backing up, but especially yesterday when I moved from one computer to another computer in the same lab within just minutes, I had lost an hour's half worth of work, and I didn't even think that it would have been a big deal of moving from one computer to another and then losing a file, but it did. But since then, I am definitely, every time that I leave the computer and unplug my hard drive, I make sure to move a copy to a cloud-based storage so that way it is there for sure. And other than that, that's my spiel. But I'd say I'm almost there. I just got probably like just a few more hours of modeling to be done, and everything should be really good. Like going back to what I was talking about with kind of a grid system just underneath this guy, just like kind of just crisscrossed a little bit, and that should be good. Let's see. Same as or with those zero-weighted trackers or locators inside Maya that I was able to set up, I was able to do these other banners that in the video you can kind of see them just a little bit, not a lot. Like they're just there for like a number of frames just in the lower bottom parts here. But in my opinion, I felt like they needed to be there, that I needed to model them in case of, because of this shot, if I were to go forward with it, that I would need to replace that because it's a Chevy logo, or it's a Chevy car. Same as I did the video billboards that are right here. I modeled those, and it just makes sense to have it be replaced. And I'm probably definitely going to be going back and replacing the Citibank that's right there. Same as if I want to model the lamppost, I'm obviously going to model the banners and then definitely replace them with something else, or take them out completely. If I were to, or if I'm going to move forward with this and comp in other things on top and project, I'm definitely going to have to take that out. Same as the Macy's logo or their text on the building, to take that out. But other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching.